Did you wake and bake this morning?
Yes, but not in the way you young'uns mean it. I did. I woke 1:30, walked down the hill and baked. But no bongs. Not this morning. Whatever chefs say about wanting to feed people and food writers always associating nurture with nutrition, that's sort of etymology. Cooks love the process in the same way that people who make furniture love working with wood, much more than they love seeing people sit at a table. I did philosophy at London School of Economics.
Okay, wow.
You know. And then I dropped out. Went to Morocco for 3 months. We used to wake and bake in Morocco a lot. But then, if you're doing that sort of thing, you come back to London and you work in restaurants. I was waiting tables in this restaurant, and I was quite interested in the alchemy of food. So I asked the chef, and it was Alistair Little, if I could work mornings in the kitchen for free. And he said yes. As soon as I picked up a carrot and started peeling it, I was sold.
At some stage, you were rated one of the best chefs in London. How did you get there? What was the journey there?
OK, so we opened our first restaurant in '91, and it was high-end cooking. There was no local bourgeois food in London. People wanted that in England. So we opened the restaurant that hit a zeitgeist because it was good value. It was a local, family-run little bistro, and it was something, it was like London didn't have it. So we came on holiday here and just fell in love with the country.
Okay, and then you moved to Howick.
And I opened a restaurant in Howick. That was a big mistake.
Restaurant in Howick.
Yeah. No, it was awful. It was a complete failure and very, very depressing. So after being traumatised by Howick, we skulked off to Durban and we opened this tiny bakery. And people were incredibly receptive. I never went to cooking school, so nobody taught me to be a chef. I mean, I worked in loads of restaurants and stuff, and I baked bread in my restaurant since about '93. But this is my only bakery I've ever done. I'm very happy, and I never want to have a restaurant again. I'm going to show you our mother culture. So sourdough. Why is it called sourdough? There's wild yeasts, and wild yeast ferments the bread slower. You get a more active bacterial fermentation, which is all about the flavour. So this is water and flour. We feed it every day, and we usually have a couple of buckets of it, and it's been fermenting for nearly 10 years. Basically, what we got in there, we got a whole load of different lactic bacteria, and that's what's making the flavour. I'm not a fan of nutritionists, but quite a well-known nutritionist said you can't live on bread alone, but you probably could live on sourdough alone. One of the nice things about this is the nuance, it's the detail, it's the minutiae of the process that enables you to improve your product. I've trained in posh restaurants, my training was feeding rich people. I don't want to feed rich people, I never have wanted to feed rich people. I want to feed normal people like my friends, you know, students and young people and old people who aren't rich. So look, we're not in Umhlanga, we're in Glenwood. I think a lot of what this place is about is people like to think they're living in San Francisco. Makes them feel good about themselves.